Hey everyone, David Lewis here. Hope you guys are doing great. I wanted to share a story with you that I heard the other day, which was pretty fantastic. It's a very eye-opening story. Darren Hardy talked in his book, Entrepreneur Roller Coaster, which I highly recommend anybody in the business realm, even if you're not an entrepreneur. Really talks about the struggles and difficulties that all businesses face. So if you're not an entrepreneur yourself, it'll help you understand what your bosses are going through. But in that story, he tells a story about this type of crab where, the way they set up, fishermen will set up these cages and they'll put food in the bottom of these little cages, and the top is wide open. And this particular type of crab will look into the cage and notice that there's some food. So it'll go, okay, great, let me crawl in there and get myself a nice meal. Well, whatever the crab is sitting there enjoying his meal, and all these other crabs of the same kind will notice that he's eating, so they'll crawl in so they can get some of the food too. When one by one, all these crabs start crawling in and trying to finish up the food. Well, when the food is gone, this particular type of crab, one of them will they've observed it, one of them will say, try to get out of the cage. Well, when they start crawling up the cage, the others start to pull them down. There's a wide open top of the basket that they could all get out of if they would just be willing to work together. And one of them attempts to do so, but the others pull it down. And Darren says, he goes on to say that these crabs are so persistent and not allowing someone to spread their wings, or crab to get out of the cage, that if it persists long enough, they'll pull it down and they'll rip off its claws and and eventually, if it even continues to go more, they'll kill it. That's pretty graphic. And what I want to share is, are you a catalyst for building others up and spurring each other on? Or are you pulling people down? People that possibly see a light at the end of the tunnel, maybe people that see a way to do something differently, a way to get out of the current circumstance. Are you the naysayer that is pulling people down, or are you pushing people toward their goal? Are you helping them any way that you can? Because we want to be life givers. We don't want to be life takers. We want to be dream builders, not dream destroyers. We don't want to cast a bunch of doubt on people. We want to push people on to be everything they could possibly be, and more, and even tell them they could be more than they think they could be. So let's not be those crabs that see people trying to get out of their situation and pulling them down, ripping off their abilities to do something, but rather, hey, let me help you. You want to get out of the cage? Well, then do it. Jump on my shoulders and I'll help you out. I hope that helps. Have a great day. God bless. Bye.